Welcome to the video, task number 5, Final Exam, Proposal of Evaluation by Andrea Contreras, member of the collaborative group number 4 of the course Testing and Evaluation in ELT. The population of this evaluation proposal was chosen at the step number 4 of this course. In my case, was a course in 7th grade in a private school located in the town of a municipality in Palmyra. The group is 26 students. In order to prepare the evaluation, one must analyze the hypothetical facts that characterize the population. In this case, the population being in a private school in the town and municipality in Palmyra must be under the jurisdiction of the Ministry of National Education, that in 2004, with the Resolution 1730, established in Colombia a minimum amount of academic hours per year of 1,200 with 7 academic hours per day in private high schools within the country, of which, according to a recent investigation, only 3 per week are destined to the learning of the English as a foreign language, in order to guarantee for the students reaching an A2 level according to the CEFR. The students in Colombia that course the 7th grade in high school are mostly between the 11th and 14 years old. Taking into account that the students are part of the private education system, most likely they are part of the media and upper media society classes of Palmyra, Valle del Cauca, which will also mean that most probably the parents are postgraduate students and have access to technology resources, and the kids have literature and learning resources. Regarding the private schools, as most private schools in Colombia probably counts with not only a professional teacher in English as a foreign language, but also uses technology resources, as well as international standards and materials, like programs, access to internet, books, worksheets, and more, in order to teach the class to the students. In ELT methodology, the term test can be defined by using different perspectives. There are various definitions of tests in the literature in classroom research. Some of them mention that tests are any instruments of evaluation which measure ability, knowledge, or performance by eliciting observable behavior from the test taker, as they try to make accurate predictions about small samples of performance in a complex structure like a language. In language context, a test is designed to measure and evaluate a student's language proficiency according to different qualities. For this specific case, the type of test proposed would be as mentioned by Angelica Ocerava, proficiency test, which intends to check the learner's language competence with the feature of a direct test, since the teacher is interested in testing a particular skill. The learner-centered approach to teaching English as an additional language focuses on developing English communication skills through activities with individual hands-on experience, case assessments, group work, and real-work simulations. Criterion reference assessments are designed to compare a student's performance to a particular standard or criterion. This allows interpretation of scores in relation to the body of knowledge. On the practice, the test takers are given a task, and their response, performance, behavior, or final product is assessed for the degree to which it meets certain level of quality. For this particular population, I chose a multiple performance assessment based on observation and judgment, because students will effectively develop strategies on using English if multiple assessments are used. In this case, the communicative competences will be evaluated in terms of linguistic, pragmatic, and social-linguistic. As you can see, the proposed assessments are 4: oral report, interview, learner-learner joint discussion, and sentence completion. The standards are taken by the Basic Competences Standards for Foreign Language by the Ministry of Education of Colombia. Since we are evaluating a youth population through technology in the skill of speaking English as a foreign language, in an oral exam, creating an authentic atmosphere and natural conversation is challenging. Students must be relaxed and confident in order to communicate. Therefore, allowing the activity, a conversation, to become dominant, and its ulterior purpose, the language test, to be temporarily subordinated. Help the test to reach its highest degree of authenticity by no longer being a test, by a multiple activity that challenges the students in a different and interesting ways in order to use their acquired knowledge in various situations. This is the evaluation proposal for the chosen population. There are 4 assessments with a total score of 100. First, the oral report with a partial score of 25. Each student must record himself using a webcam or a cell phone camera in which presents his or her most valuable object and explains why so valuable, its characteristics, how she or he got it, and in which place he or she got it. The recording must be at least 2 minutes long, and the video must be uploaded to a public platform like YouTube. The public link should be submitted to the school's homework platform. Assessment number 2, the interview, with a partial score of 25. 2 students must record themselves in an interaction regarding a familiar topic they both have to agree on. Remember, both of the students will have to play the roles of an interviewer and an interviewee. The interview should be at least 5 minutes long, and it must upload the public link to an audiovisual platform and send it to the public link to your teacher on the school's homework platform. The assessment number 3 is a learner-learner joint discussion with a partial score of 25 points. Each one must connect on a Google Hangouts through a Google account and participate on the debate about the issue, are video games a real sport? Remember, the teacher assigns the groups and date for the debate, which will be recorded and moderated by the teacher. Each student must support the ideas and participate in the debate following the instructions of the video suggested. And finally, the assessment number 4, the sentence completion with a partial score of 25 points, in which the teacher will show in the classroom screen and with the classroom sound system some conversation regarding asking for favors, apologizing and thanking, as well as presenting daily routines. Each one can freely participate raising their hand in order to complete the incomplete sentence. Remember, each student only is allowed to participate once in order to give opportunity to everybody to complete the sentence. As a conclusion, the evaluation of the speaking skill through technology to a youth population using a proficiency test with a learner-centered approach and criterion reference assessments use communicative means to expose the students to a practical and authentic language, which they could practice and use appropriately within real-life situations. This means that testing was used because it provides a way to replicate the real-life qualities of language and other non-linguistic factors, which are necessary for successful communication. Thank you for your attention. I hope this video was of your liking and understanding. Till the next opportunity. Goodbye.